Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is November 27th, 2019, and it's the day before Thanksgiving in the United States and probably just any other Wednesday for the rest of you. I hope you're having a great day, and today we are going to address a couple of things. This is going to be broadcast on both the Alpaca Made channel and the Halieus Media channel, because as usual, we're changing things up. So let's go to the first thing, which is a YouTube pet peeve. I'm sure I'm not the only one. Good afternoon. It's 1 o'clock. It's 41 degrees and it is partly sunny, which in the wintertime for me is way too sunny because of those big picture windows that we've had a view out of on occasion when we used to have our desk facing the windows. But that's not why we're here. We're doing a little bit of housekeeping for both Halieus Media channel and Alpaca Made channel on YouTube. And the first thing I just have to get off my chest is, with all of the changes to YouTube, and there have been many in the last 12 months, this is my biggest pet peeve of all time, at least up to now. So here you see I have my window up, the back end of what I do when you guys aren't around. And you can see they've got the recommended videos up, and then later down they'll have maybe latest news, or they'll have stuff from who I subscribe to, that kind of thing. And this recommended video thing is the biggest mystery to me. Common sense would say that recommended videos come from the algorithm picking up on what you watch and then suggesting what it thinks are similar videos, modified by a couple of things. One, how many times did you watch a video on anything to do with 15th century hose, for example? And in my case, 0. The second modifier would be what you actually choose when you go through this list. Let's use this as an example. You click on these 3 dots down here, and you get these options, and these options have changed. You can save it to watch till later. You can save it to a playlist. You can tell them you're not interested. You can tell them do not recommend, and you can flag it and report it for inappropriate content or whatever. Please don't flag creators' videos unless it's really like they are totally violating community rules. Because when you do that, you cause a lot of problems for the creators trying to bring you content that you tell these algorithms that you want to see. Honestly, if the clicks that content creators get are always thumbs up, and they keep creating content that people don't like, they have no way of knowing. Their viewership drops, their minutes watched drops, and they have no way of knowing that they're going down the wrong path. I know, I'm a heretic creator, let's move on. So I'm going to tell YouTube that I'm not interested in that video. Okay, not interested means I'm not interested. And then they want you to tell them why. And they've taken the don't recommend this channel out of this second screen and put it in the first screen, which I think is a mistake. All right, so I can tell them I've already watched the video. I can tell them I don't like the video. And remember, this feedback does not go to the creator. It goes to the algorithm. Or I can tell them I'm not interested in recommendations based on a video I did watch. And if all I say is don't recommend, or if all I say is I'm not interested, what I expect to happen is the algorithm to take that direct interaction click and store it away somewhere. Because I'm not interested means I'm not interested without hurting the content creator. So what will happen, I wonder if we refresh this, YouTube brings us another set of recommendations. Did they bring us back the winter stockings? It doesn't look like it. Will show up eventually. Okay, so for example, this one right here, our no-kill Christmas tree. Justin Rhodes and his family went out a couple of days ago and bought a Christmas tree. Now I can tell them I'm not interested, not interested. I can tell them why. I've already watched the video this morning. Click submit, which I shouldn't have to do. I should just be able to click, check it, and it disappear. But I go through the extra step. I guarantee you that video as well will show up again today. See, here's another one. Craigslist Hunter. A video I watched this morning is now showing up again. Same day, about 6 or 7 hours later. YouTube, get your act together. Okay, next thing. This really has to do with both of the channels that we have, Alpaca Made and Halieus Media, and it's this hysteria. Is COPPA, or COPPA, short for Child Online Protection, whatever, the end of the world? And this is from Steve Lehto of Lehto's Law. It's episode 6.138, and he goes through the law. He's an attorney, and he lays it out for you what you should or should not be concerned about. I have to pay attention to this stuff because producing videos online is way more complicated than the audience realizes, for that matter. And C, when it comes to talking about business or talking about law and what you say to other people, you have to always put in a disclaimer. Hey, I'm not a lawyer. I can't advise you. Just before I clicked on this video to review it so I could get some clear answers 2 or 3 days ago, I had already made a decision to choose the option. You only get two options. One, your option is, yes, my content is created for children, or two, no, my content is not made for children or directed at children. And I chose no because I was so confused. So then I came to this video. He laid it out, he explained it. He's a good example of the kind of content where adults are talking to adults. And really, you should listen to this. Yes, it's 18 minutes. Put it on 1.25 speed down here in settings. See, playback speed 1.25 instead of normal. It'll cut down some of the time. Yes, I do that. Do that, and you'll get a good explanation of when it's appropriate to choose, yes, my stuff is for children, or no, it's not. And I chose no because even though aquariums and other things that we've done are attractive to children, we hope that they're attractive as a family-friendly channel because we use chemicals and power tools and that kind of stuff. We don't want children doing what we are presenting. We don't want them doing it without adult supervision. And to that effect, you'll see a notice, just like the copyright law reference at the beginning of our videos. you'll see a disclaimer that says, if you are under the age of 18 years old and you're interested in this project, do not try this on your own, or words to that effect. All right, let's keep going. The next thing I want to show you is, you've heard us mention more than once that we have two channels. One is Alpaca Made. That's the channel we're on right now. Alpaca Made, we have 7 subscribers. Where did 5 people come from? Welcome 7 subscribers. All right, and we also have Halieus Media. So if I back this up, HALIEUS, we get us. So let's go to that channel. This is the other channel. This is where we do more general stuff. We used to do news, commentary, op-ed, that kind of thing. We have stopped doing that content on a daily basis, for those of you who don't know. We have switched to a more broadly appealing programming format. So we just finished our aquarium series. So what we'd like to know now is, what project do you want to see first? Pile of stuff or bag of 2 kinds of foam? A, stack of stuff, B, bag of foam. There is a poll in the upper right hand corner of the video. You can also tweet us at alpacamade or leave a comment on Instagram at alpacamade. And that's all we have for you today. This turned out to be a little bit longer than usual. I hope that it uploads, because we've had trouble with that lately. Nevertheless, have a fantastic Thanksgiving, and maybe don't talk about politics. Until we see you again, take care and have a great weekend.